Hangout, and I am just really trying to get the technology down. I can see I'm definitely going to have to do something about the lighting because my kitchen is set up so the windows are behind me. But I'm just going to make some coleslaw here, and I'm really just trying to get an idea of what this Hangout might look like and the technology and make sure the lighting's right. And this is the first in hopefully a few series on what I call intuitive cooking, which is basically cooking without recipes. And I don't ever use recipes. I don't like to follow the rules. And I'm just not very good at details, so that's why I don't like to follow recipes. And I make some really fun stuff because I don't use recipes, and I'm not afraid to take risks and just try new things and put new ingredients in different ways. So I usually get inspired by other cooks, either on Google or I have some go-to websites. Sometimes I just go to the big ones like Food Network and sort of get inspired to do something, and then I do my own thing. So today I'm just making some coleslaw. I'm actually going to be making fish tacos later this week, so I'm going to make some coleslaw today, and then I like to let it sit because it sort of sucks up the flavor. It's never as good the first day as it is, 4 days down the road once it's been steeping. Coleslaw is really easy to make. Just cabbage. You can use red cabbage or green cabbage. I'm using green cabbage and some carrots. And I'm just going to make a really simple coleslaw. I'll use it all week for various things. And then my main plan was to use it on later this week for fish tacos. So I'm just grating up some carrots here. I've already got the cabbage shredded. I like to shred the cabbage pretty thin. I can actually never get it thin enough by cutting it. If you have a mandolin or something, that might be a good use for getting it really thin. I don't have one of those. So. Okay. So, like I said, I have the cabbage here. It's all shredded up in my bowl, and I'm going to add some carrots. I like the carrots because they're colorful and add a little sweetness. The only other two ingredients in coleslaw are mayonnaise and vinegar. And so I'm just going to put a little bit of mayonnaise and vinegar in there. I use cider vinegar, apple cider vinegar. And like I said, I don't measure. I'm going to put a little bit in there. I might put in more later. I need something to scoop the mayonnaise out here. Again, I don't measure. I use real mayonnaise for this, not Miracle Whip, but I guess it's just a preference. I'm not a big fan of Miracle Whip. I like the real thing. Miracle Whip has a funky taste to me, but some people prefer it. So you just mix this all together. I can see that I'm going to need more vinegar and more mayonnaise. So I'll just get that together in a minute after I get a sense of how much more I might need. And this is sort of part of the intuitive cooking piece, is the not measuring. I just sort of gauge it, taste things, and that's how I figure out whether or not it's enough. And actually, now that I'm mixing up this mayonnaise, maybe it is enough. So that was really quick. There's no recipe to go along with this. As is usual, I don't usually have recipes. My website is about pizza toppings, and I never give sort of specific amounts or anything that you have to do. And there's always ways to manipulate and change the ingredients or what you're doing. So it's just sort of more of you get inspiration, and then you do what you want with it based on your family, your situation, your tastes, and what you like. So I'm not going to add any more mayonnaise to that because that looks good and don't need any more calories than you need. So that's what it comes out looking like. Really simple stuff. And this is going to be awesome on fish tacos later this week. It's not that big of a deal by itself, but when you add it to fish tacos, you're in good shape. So I'm going to end this broadcast and see what it looks like and fix some of the lighting issues or deal with those. And then I might try to do another one. So if you see this and have comments or feedback, please let me know. And I'll be happy to make changes and fix it. This is definitely going to be a process. Thanks. Bye.